Having two cafes in two hotspots in the current outbreak means Bob Barber's businesses are suffering.
We basically had our worst day of trade yesterday, even prior to the first lockdown.
The Jolly Miller Cafe in Caroline Springs was deemed a Tier 1 site last week, but Mr Barber's Melbourne store is struggling too, as the list of exposure sites there continues to climb.
It's scary. It's scary. I mean, every day I'm waiting for that phone call from DHHS.
The state and federal governments are again providing another $367 million in support for businesses like the Jolly Miller. The package includes $2,800 grants for more than 100,000 Melbourne traders.
We have put $1.4 billion plus into bank accounts since the May-June lockdown commenced.
It means nothing to me until I receive it. Now, lockdown number 2, I only received that grant in the last week of lockdown number 4, which was June this year.
Lockdown 6, there'll be more businesses today that even with this support will be saying, you know what, I've got too much debt, we won't go on.
Of today's 21 cases, 5 were infectious in the community and 4 are mystery infections. They include 3 cases from 2 unconnected households in Glenroy, including a child from Glenroy West Primary School and a case who lives in Brunswick West.
So seeing something pop up that's not on the radar yet is a little bit disturbing.
The number of exposure sites has grown to 350, including almost a dozen children's specialist clinics in Parkville in Melbourne's north and a furniture store in the southeastern suburb of Cheltenham.
Please do not think this is something which is only an issue for the northern or western suburbs. This continues to be a significant exposure.
As exposure sites continue to balloon in the city's west, hospitals are facing chronic staff shortages, with more than 200 Western Health staff in isolation.
They're under enormous pressure, and out here there's chaos on the ground because vaccination sites are overwhelmed, our testing sites are overwhelmed.
It's been revealed an infection control breach here at the Moonee Valley testing site led to a traffic controller becoming infected last month. That case has now been linked after it was discovered staff were using the same toilet block as potentially infectious people waiting to get tested. Bridget Rollison, ABC News, Melbourne.